Okay, I said in the last episode we were going to play more alternate mode. I think that it would be good to get an alternate mode win. I am going to play on normal. No, I'm gonna play on hard. I'm not a little freak. Am I really gonna go flex for the opportunity to pull two freaking greens again, man? Of course I am. Why wouldn't I? Two reds is actually okay, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's bad. We'll find out. We'll find out. Okay, what do we want to do here? Monster shield, start of the turn, shield 1 to all enemies. That's pretty bad, but it's not horrible, in my opinion. End of turn 3 damage to all allies. That's miserable, right? I mean, that's really bad. Dude, I think this is the calmest. I think. All heroes with 3 or less HP add pain to all sides. It's deadly, right? I think you just take this. Everybody gains a little bit of shield. It just means that we have to be more damage focused than usual. And I don't think that that's a horrible thing to be in this game. So this vampire is definitely buffed right now. Men to set a hero HP. This is freaking terrible. Okay. 3 damage to an ally, 2 damage to the topmost enemy. It's like pretty bad. Shield 1 descend. This requires 2 shield pips. Okay, I'm going to re-roll you. That's the dream for sure. I mean, that die is going to consistently be terrible. So, I want to repel... the damage to... Yeah, I mean, I probably have to repel the damage to him in order to rescue him, and that way we can repel the damage again there. Or you could, I mean, you could repel the damage elsewhere too. Because I can now kill one of the rats. So let's kill, even though the evoker is horrible, let's shield the evoker to then kill this rat. And then that puts us into, honestly, a decent scenario. 3 damage to an ally, 2 damage to topmost enemy. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. There were multiple approaches we could have taken here, but I'm just gonna hit the boar here with the burst. This can only be cast once per turn, so I'm not really feeling like we need to use that. Plus the damage to myself. I think that HP, I don't really think that I want to ever use that, is the reality. Now, you have to roll better than this. This is actually pretty good. This is pretty good. The evoker has not rolled a correct die yet, which is very fun. So, save you. That hits both of you. Then do it again, because again, that hits both of you. Then I can hit you. I can heal. Well, I mean, the robot's gonna die. But I think that that's okay because then I'll just revive the topmost, right? And then that puts us in a pretty decent scenario. So 1 mana goes a long way here. I actually want to keep this guy alive. Because I don't want my other guy to be low on HP. I know that this looks like clinically insane to not hit him. But he will flee if I hit him. So I have to get mana to revive that guy. Like, heals are fine, shield is fine. I'm not hitting you, I'm not hitting you, I'm not hitting you. Please, will you save me San Francisco, like a little bit here? I just need like an ounce of mana. I'm a very simple guy. It's not a mana build. Everybody's so angry at me. They're like, Tyler, all you do is mana builds. I do not only do mana builds. It's just that there's a lot of mana characters in this game, and when you give me blue and red people, I'm going to go mana because it's stronger than health. It's just the reality of the situation. Okay, we finally have that. Now we can attempt to just kill. Of course we're not going to actually get that, but it's fine. I'll revive my top ally. You're now going to get shielded, and you might run away now. Okay, fair enough. You're still not enough HP. But now we kill you. So 1 damage is good enough. Goodbye. I'm gonna undo that. We're gonna keep those, and then I'm gonna roll these. I need a little bit more damage. Okay, we're good. That could have been mildly catastrophic, but it's all okay. Flickering Blade, replace rightmost with 1 damage copycat. I do think that we should do this, because right side is going to be empty for a while for a lot of people. So I'm gonna take it. We're gonna put that on. I think it only makes sense to put it on the robot for right now. And then we'll take an upgrade. So who is the most important upgrade? It has to be the little bit of cleave damage that we have. Set a hero HP to... Yeah, I mean, I think that this makes a lot of sense. This is a good chunk of damage that we did not have before. Obviously, everybody is self-shielding. This is a lot of enemies. The self-shield is, like, pretty nasty here, actually. I'm realizing now that this is borderline disgusting. It's disgusting. So we have to kill some captain scenarios here. Let's start with this into this. We're obviously shielding you. What the hell's this log? Rolls away if only the logs remain? Bro, what are you doing here? You're just kind of existing. That's fine. That's fine. Hit the wolf. The bees will eventually kill themselves, okay? So just let the bees exist. The thorn is the biggest thorn in my side, is what I'll say. But this is pretty good. That gets us away. That's very good. That's very good. The heal 1 cleanse is okay, but we would really love the mana. Okay, the shield 1 cleanse seems quite fine to me. It stops the petrify from coming in, which apparently Thorn has petrify. You're like so annoying. You are the most annoying. So that does not kill you. So you're immune to abilities. I forgot about that. Forgot about that. Okay. Defend you. That rescues you. It hits a bee. Defend you. That hits a bee. We can kill that wolf. We can also kill this thorn. That does let you live, which is super sick. I mean, we've done a number on these guys by playing that game. 3 damage to an ally, 2 to the topmost enemy. So 3 damage to Evoker to kill you, 2 damage to the bee, and the log rolls away. I feel very good about that turn. That turn felt like I knew what I was doing. And that does not happen often, okay? It really doesn't. So, I hate these. I'm done with cantrip. I'm tapped out. Add vitality to the left side. Dude, that's like really good. I mean, this is crazy. This becomes a 7 extra health to you. I mean, I think that the even better one, right? It's, even though that's pretty good, I think it's like really decent on you. Because this just gives extra health now. And we're going to almost always use that. So I think that the value that it adds is actually quite high. Now I like hitting all of you a lot. I don't mind this. I think that any hit there is a good hit. 3 shield is great. There's my vitality. And we're off to the races. So we should hit ya. That gives you a little extra HP, knocks your guys' shield off. Then we shield ya, and then we hit ya. Now, unfortunately, the archer is in the worst possible position, because we would have loved for you to instead... I could have done that better. I think I could have killed the archer on that turn. Could I have killed the archer on that turn? I think there is a small chance that I could have killed the archer on that turn, but that's okay. I mean, we did okay. We did okay. That hits both of you. Then we can go 1. Let's back this fully up, okay? Because we can do, give me the mana first. So 3 damage to an ally, 2 damage to the topmost enemy. You still have shield, though. That's a good point. Okay, so hit you. But I can also do the repel, right? So I think it makes sense for us to do that first. Just to get the shield off of them. Then we want to go 3 damage to the captain, 2 to the top. So that we can run 1 damage here, 2 damage to you, kill the wolf. I think that that's the best you're gonna get. I mean, I puzzled out several scenarios in the old brain, and I'm gonna tell you, I think that that's the best puzzly scenario my brain's gonna come to. So I'm fine with that. Now you are a copycat, so the copycat right here gives you a little extra health, which is valuable. Then we can come down, we can do a burst. You are now living, which is very exciting. I can hit you. And then I can do 3 damage to the vampire to kill you. Pretty decent. Kronos, you are the only play, believe it or not. We lose cut, which has been nice, but it's non-negotiable. We have to go Kronos because, I mean, to put it blunt, the acolyte here is just like hot trash. This vampire is ungodly better. So just run it. I'm good with this. This troll should not be difficult. We are not the worst on damage, honestly. And like extra shield is fine, extra attacks are fine. Any kind of damage is going to be okay here. I don't think that the 1 damage cleave is all that useful. You got a 1/3 chance, sure. 1/3 chance to get the 2 damage there. So we can do growth now on this guy, which is better than anything else. So let's do the growth, make that a little stronger. I'll hit ya. I'll hit ya. You share a keyword though. So we could go chain. Now you do 2 damage because you're a copycat. I think it's better to grow you. Okay. We explored the option. I like a solid exploration of our options. I could hit you for 2, or I could save that mana for next turn so that if we need to potentially save somebody, we save somebody. The issue here is the self-shield. We don't have that like big attack yet. Eventually we're going to have a big attack, but we do not have a big attack yet. So stay tuned. The big attack will come in the future. I have to spend a little bit of juice to do some heals here. Mana is going to be the key to success, which is why Kronos is so valuable for us. I don't know. I mean, it could be a lot worse, I think. That's really decent. Honestly, this is really decent. The chain is not. This is great. This is great. So you're going to get buffed. You're copycatting whatever I do, so that's fine. I'll growth you again. The heal would have also been decent. I'm not gonna deny that. Set a hero HP to 5. Interesting that I can actually buff you like a lot. Do I want to do that, or do I want to hit you while I have you? I think I want to keep you alive. The poison is a problem, right? The poison is a problem. 2, beautiful. We get a lot of uses out of that. This is good. I really don't need that. And this is great. Okay, so 2. We're going to use this on you. Is there any way for me to... I think the answer to this is no, by the way. This is 2 shield pips. It's just not good enough. We can do better. I was gonna try to find a way for us to use this twice, but I don't think that that's going to happen. I think that we are best off just hitting you multiple times. And then we should be able to kill you on this turn unless we draw horrible. We need 4 damage. There's 1. I mean, I'm gonna roll you. Okay, we're good. We're good. I got a little scared. Because Cause you never really know, man. Like one bad roll and you're in tough shape. Friendship bracelet's okay. I really don't care for that. Friendship bracelet is just like a nice to have. Right? I think it's just a nice to have. And I think the vampire is the perfect person for that because they self-heal a lot. So now they got a little bit more juice in the tank. If the enemies flee a little bit faster, the enemies flee a little bit faster. And I think that we gain some benefit from that. So Kronos, I mean, you would ignore damage for a turn. I'm going to tell you that I think that 2 damage is not too necessary, and I would much rather try to get some lads dead right now. So get the snake to a point where he's struggling. This is gonna be a hard fought run, man. I'm not really liking the curve that we're on right now. These are all pretty decent. I'm not really liking the curve that we're on, and the main reason is I think that we require a lot of damage for this run to work. And I don't think that we have that damage right now. Let's hit you. Let's kill you. Now we can hit you for a little. I have to do this. I kind of think I have to do that too, but I'm gonna take advantage of being able to hit you. We could also kill you and then just play for the revive, man. Which I think is not a horrible play. I mean, 4 damage on the next turn. Just let him die. Maybe that's super messed up. Is that a bad play? It's 1 mana. You have the revive. Okay. Yeah, it's a bad play. Yeah. I hear you loud and clear. It's a bad play. So the acolyte, is that the acolyte? No, it's the druid, something like that. That guy has the revive. Druid. We have to not have you do that. This is a shield too. I mean, bro, house cat is horrible. Am I really gonna do this again where I have 6 people and we hemorrhage all of our abilities over and over? Am I gonna do this for 3 straight episodes? At this point, it's just funny, right? So give me the house cat. I've gained a pile of garbage. I mean, this guy is horrible. I mean, he is a tier 0, so like, of course he's horrible. I'm gonna put this on you. I mean, at least put this on you. Dude, I'm gonna tell you, I think that we're cooked. I think that the 6-person squad does not work in Slice and Dice, and I know I keep on doing it, because if it ended up working, it would be pretty lit, right? It'd be pretty lit. But I think that it's cooked. I think it's really bad. But I'll try. I mean, I'm gonna try my hardest. Okay. It is gonna require us bursting you. Now you've got shield 5s, you've got heal and shields that give me mana back, which is that part's kind of nice. Okay. I think that this is a really good turn for us to. Oh, you just leave because of the shield gain. Okay, hold on. We might have better plays here. So you'll leave. You'll leave. And then you got two damage that has to get done to you. Yeah, I'm chill with this. Okay. That's the value of Friendship Bracelet, by the way. So self-cleanse to left side. Or, Viscera is interesting. We do still have the revive, so we could make this work on the cat, possibly. The cat has a lot of health, so we can mess around with something stupid here. This is an 8 damage attack, right? And then we just revive the cat over and over. This is one way to make the cat useful. I'll tell you that. Okay, I mean we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Let's get kind of crazy. Believe it or not, I think that this is an extremely viable strat. So we're going to hit ya. You die. I bring you back. It's kind of busted. It's kind of busted, and I kind of love it. I kind of love it. Okay. Yeah, that plays like really fun. That plays really fun. So now you gotta put friendship bracelet on the person that you're doing that to get them even more HP, right? I mean, you're gonna do it again. There's no doubt about it. Bring them back. Oh man, is it good? It is really good. Okay, I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan. We're going to get a guy upgraded. 3 damage cleave is really good. Okay, it's really good. This is also not a bad. It's not bad. I think we just take that. And then this goes insane because that's 2 to all allies vitality. Okay. Really decent. And then this goes on you. We'll put the copycat on. We want to roll this all the time now, so put the copycat on. We could put it on you. Although we want to copy these most of the time. We want to copy those most of the time. I guess I put it on the vampire. Because we're going to want this to copy growth or cleave. I think this is fine. Now, the house cat is at 4 health. Which is not ideal. We can buff you. We can buff you, but it'll cost you. I mean, I'm just going to kill you, right? I think we'd rather just kill you. Now, we revive you immediately. Captain is dying. This is your captain speaking. I'm freaking dying. We could heal the captain, but that's not going to help. I think you just roll here. There's not much we can do against the slime queen. This is a beautiful turn. Okay, so give vitality to all. This is now a frick ton of damage. We love that. This is also a frick ton of damage. And it's fine, okay? I know this guy's saying be careful. Just bear with me. My squad's back, so we're not really in too much danger right now. Okay, I've made a weird run. It's a weird run, but it's like really good. It's a really, really good run. I'm liking it a lot. I'm liking it a whole ton. So, start me with this. You know what? Start me with this. Then this. And then this time I gotta do some damage to some of you. I think you gotta kill off the slimelet. It's not really helping much. Start me by killing the slimelet. Then we'll do this, and turn. If you don't roll this side, then you kind of get screwed. But I don't hate that, because we still have, I mean, there's still big plays here. Very, very big plays. Now, we have to be cautious about how we do pretty much everything here right now. Okay, this lovely. We have to be cautious about how we do everything, because we have to be in a position where we are consistently keeping the druid alive, because I need this ability. So I can never upgrade the druid, or else our entire strategy falls apart. Which is, like, obviously that's not the most ideal scenario. Because eventually I am going to have to upgrade you. Smash this to get a random tier 3 item. It ain't doing much. I'll take the random tier 3 right to top side. Okay. Chainmail for +3 max HP. Could be worse. It could be worse. I'm just going to take that. Now, is that better on... Yeah, it's like definitely better on the house cat. So, put this on you. That's fine. +3 max HP on the house cat. Right can go to... It can just go to you so that we have a potential 6 damage attack. We're at level 2, level 1, level 2, level 2, level 1, level 1. So we got 3 level 1s still in the bank. That's the important part, because we have to... I really want the +2 vitality to everybody, but I'll humor it for right now. This is not a good turn. I mean, this is a catastrophic turn for sure. I'm not sure I can kill any of them. We have to kill. Yeah, I mean this is a messy turn for sure. I need to keep the druid alive so I can keep the rest of them alive and revive them. So druid gets full potential here. You then need Kronos to roll his mana on the next turn, or druid to roll mana on the next turn. I gotta rethink this whole turn. I gotta rethink this whole turn. Obviously you're doing that. Obviously we're taking this. We don't have a way to kill a unit on this turn unless we use our burst, but I can't save the druid because the sniper is killing them. I can save the vampire, but that doesn't really help us. So yeah, it has to be what we did before. We save one of them. In this case, we save one of them. In this case, it is the druid. We lose the vampire and the forsaken. You get 2 mana, and then you revive them. Then you try again next turn. Housecat being as hurt as what he is a problem, okay? The shield is helpful. You have to roll mana, okay? And then you really don't want to use flesh on this turn anyway, so that's fine. Revive these guys back. We're gonna buff you, we're gonna buff you, we're gonna buff you. And then you just try again on the next turn. You got plays still, okay? Once you take out 1 bones, your entire team falls apart. The enemy team falls apart. Our team is... Surprisingly, we're actually okay. I know this looks a little scary. I think it is a little scary. I think I want you to die so I can bring you back with more HP than you left. And I think any mana is good. I think that this is fine to potentially take out somebody. And I think you can do better. I think the mana is fantastic. So start with this. We're going to hit you. I'm going to bring you back. You now got more HP than you left, which is ideal. Then with your mana, you're so close to that 3 damage cleave, which would have been great. It wasn't, but it would have been. We can hit you. We can hit you. And then we can burst you. And we can burst you. We would lose 2 guys. And then revive them next turn. You know what? I'm just gonna end my turn here. I'm playing Psycho Ball a little bit. Okay, I understand that I'm getting a little wacky with mana, because I know I can play revives, and it's a scary proposition to do so. But if it works, like, it's kind of fine. So now you can kill the bones and just revive the house cat. And then you can... I mean, at this point, just pop the shield on you. 10 shield. I probably should have just made your health 5, so we stop this. But that's pretty good. I really like this. Show rarity? Sure, I'll check it. So you can't do druid, because you lose that revive. Surgeon is really not a great play either, although the heals are valuable. We lose a little bit of damage in this process, but we gain mana, which is good because mana allows us to play... It allows us to play the revive game. It really just comes down to that the druid has to stay, and that's going to bite me in the butt, like, very, very soon. Because we can't let the druid stay. He has to eventually get upgraded. Please go to this, thanks. I don't know. It's a super weird run. There's no doubt about that. I mean, it's It's alarmingly strange, but I'm having a blast with it because I think that it is super stupid. Is this enough to just kill you? It is, which is amazing. You do still spawn a Slimelet, but I'll just bring you back. Then we'll buff you, then we'll buff you. I got no reason to revive the topmost ally. I got no reason to spend anything here. Even hitting you, like hitting the grave for one, I'm kind of like, who cares? Carrier's just gonna poison himself over time. And Housecat, I'm just gonna murder repeatedly. My entire strategy is quite literally murdering cats, which is, it's a little messed up, okay? It's a little messed up. I'll be the one to tell you. Some extremely strange vibes coming out of this run. But that's okay. That's okay. We love that for me. We really do. Let's get some heals going. So, who has to go? I think we do this. I think that the 3 damage cleave is, to be perfectly blunt, not good enough. I think you killed this guy. And you put a little shield on you. I think you buff some health on some people. The surgeon is actually, this is a nice heal for us. And then what do? I mean, your house cat is like super messed up. I think you spend on just hitting some lads here. I think you line yourself up for the burst on the bones next turn. And you call it. You got more bones. This is a lot of bones. I mean, these graves are, they're really terrible. they're absolutely terrible. The more of these guys spawning, the worse our life gets. Cleaves are nice. I would like to murder our house cat on this turn, if at all possible. That's lovely. Okay. So, buff the house cat so that this is a banger play. That gets rid of you. I'm going to bring you back. 2 damage to this bones. Goodbye. And then this puts you in a pretty decent spot. So I can hit you. This is now, I think, an acceptable 3 cleave scenario. Because it gets rid of multiple people. And then you chill. And then you still have like 1,000,000 bones, but this grave we can now kill with 1 burst. I have once again made a mana build. I'm so sorry. I'm trying so hard to not do mana builds. And yet here I am continuing. Can you give me some decent dice, please? Wow, this was horrible. I'm trying so hard not to do mana builds, but they just happen. They just happen. They're sometimes I got 3 reds. What am I supposed to do? I have to be a mana health focused build. Give me this. At this point, just give me that. We need some damage. Give me this. Give me this. House cat, please. Stop. Stop being useless. You are unfortunately a very useless little cat. Give me 3 damage. Then give me a little smacker. Give me a little smacker. You should run. You should run. I'm in great shape. Okay. Polish Emerald. Gain the effects of the tier 2 to 4 items. Bro, this is insane. Okay? This is insane. And I'll tell you why. Because we have... This is a 3. This is a 4. This is a 3. This is a 2. We can make the house cat have like 1,000,000 health by taking this. So now the house cat has 10 HP, and then you're gonna have even more here in a second. Because now you have 13 HP. Which is very good. That's very good. And we only keep this on you, which we don't really want this on anybody else. Or do we? I mean, do we want that on somebody else? Because reviving multiple people, I mean, honestly, why not? Why wouldn't we? We'll put that on, well, you need this on you. That's not a lot of health, though. We put this on you. As long as it's not on the druid, that's the only thing that matters because he has the revive. So now both of you have the ability. We're running the double, like, massive kill. This is right. I think he says. Not sure if this is actually right. I think this is right. It's weird. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a little janky. This is a horrible turn. You have to... It's actually just a horrible turn. You have to start hitting the shades right now. But you can't hit the shades, to be honest. Well, you can. You can hit this one for 2. And then you get one of these, and then we'll be able to revive you next turn. The grave spawning bones is going to make this fight annoying. We have to get the shades out of there, like, immediately. But that's where, I mean, that's really where the pain sides are going to come in, because we need to utilize said pain sides in order to make this work. This will save the house cat, so I think it's valuable. House cat's going to die anyway. So... save you, then. Believe it or not, you live. Then take the pain side. That doesn't kill quartz. A 5, believe it or not. It's just barely. And even this is now too much. Okay. We have to revive. That's a non-negotiable. 5 damage, let's just kill a shade and then bring you back. I think that's a much safer play for us. You're not losing anybody on this turn. So I think you try to chip away at this grave. Actually, you know what? I think you try to chip away at this shade, because I think the shade is more dangerous to me. Although no, it's not, because we can insta-kill it with this, man. We can insta-kill it with that. Hey, why are you single use? You being single use kind of sucks. Do you got a nasty... There's a nasty something going on somewhere, which is not fun for me. The ×2 is okay. Kronos we could just mess around with. We have to keep the druid alive. But I have ways to do that. So... let's kill Shade. Bring you back. That helps a lot, for the record. Then we'll heal you. I'm gonna pop this on you. Well, you know what? We're gonna heal this. And then pop this on you because you have this side, and that's more valuable. Your single use doesn't matter. You're up to 11 damage on that. Which is so gross. It's like really good. Okay, and then we'll burst you. We'll burst you. We'll keep a possible revive for next turn with our mana. This build works, it's just dumb, okay? It's just dumb. And I still think that unfortunately this build actually just straight up falls apart soon. Which is crazy that it's going to fall apart, but it does fall apart. Because as soon as we lose the druid, who I think, like, I don't think that I can survive by keeping the druid forever. Like, I think it's just going to reach a point where I have to upgrade him. And when that happens, this entire thing falls apart. Unless I can get another upgrade that is close to the same, right? Which is possible. I mean, we could definitely find the same thing again. It's just a little messy. Kill a bones, revive. 2 max HP to everybody. Hitcha. Hitcha. Shield. Grave is now 1 hit away. Wow, that's great. Dude, that's what happens. We now have double the friendship bracelet, which is really good. So we can't upgrade Druid. Replace blank sides with heal and shield. Replace blank sides with heal and shield. It has to be Gardener or I have to skip. Do I think this run can win with a bunch of level 2s? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. This is still like super dope, man. The 3 damage cleave is not very useful. Unfortunately, I just don't really think these are that good. Like, the mana is nice, but we don't have much we're doing with mana. But I think I have to take the Gardener. The Vitality to left side. I mean, you got people you can put it on. It's probably this guy so that that big shield becomes pretty decent. And then you can use the big shield on the house cat to buff his attack. Or on the surgeon to buff his attack for that matter. Or you just put it on the surgeon, but you want friendship bracelet on the surgeon for extra HP. I'm really struggling with this. Because in my heart of hearts, I'm gonna tell you, it's a skip. I think 3 damage cleave is useless. Like, glow is definitely better. It's a better ability, but I really love this. Okay, I'm gonna take you and replace the Forsaken. It is what it is. I've made my decision. I think that it's fine for what it's worth. And then we are going to do that as such. Unfortunately, the Druid is the next to upgrade, so we're just gonna be sad when that time comes. This is huge vitality. This is the Surgeon getting that one. You obviously need the mana. I mean, that's just ideal. There's a glow here that's surprisingly decent. So buff him. That gives him the empty. Let's do it on the house cat. So now this we can go for a big hit on the ghost. The benefit also here, but believe it or not, is you find yourself in this weird scenario where we're obviously reviving you. Oh, but then you're taking damage. I'll just revive you next turn. Although you're not taking... yeah, just revive you this turn. And then I'll buff you a little bit. That's fine. I don't know what I was talking about. I don't know. A weird run. I'm just enjoying it. I'm having a good time. It's going to be a long one. I mean, this is the kind of run that... this will easily be an hour-and-a-half run, I think. These fights are only going to get more complex as time goes on. Exert's pretty bad. The 3 mana is nice. There's a part of me that, believe it or not, I almost want to take empty sides in order to glow and just heal up the entire squad. Which I know is possibly clinical, but I almost think it's the correct play. 4 shield is probably still better. It's just we're not doing much damage on this turn. I'm going to re-roll all of these. Okay. I'm not going to use that ability. I am going to use this. I am going to use this. So blank sides get this. And then now we can do some stuff. So heal you, heal you. Shield you. Druid is the only one who has to stay alive. Shield 5 is an easy play on you. I am going to exert you, because I think that killing this ghost is surprisingly needed. And then I'm gonna chill. Then you still have a revive for a potential, like, Surgeon Viscera play on this turn. Buffing the Surgeon, and oh, you're exerted. That's a good point. That's a good point. Okay, in that case, I mean, these guys are so weak. I really like a very strange play here. I mean, I have to take that. I really like a very strange play here, which is that glow is super valuable for us to buff these guys. The shield 5 is not needed, but now I can hit ya. And then we can start to just burst this guy over and over, which is surprisingly decent and does a lot of damage to him. This ghost is still a prime Viscera target. House Cat's got so much HP that if we can just pull off a... Okay, there's that. That'll kill the ghost. And then the rest of this kind of writes itself. So the cleave gets rid of the shields. That's not a good reason to take it. I'm now realizing because like this is just going to plow through the shield. So start with this. Revive you. Pop all of your mana. Get your shields. Start hitting this guy. Obviously, we would love to be in a position where these guys aren't poisoned. You spawning bones is like really annoying, but House Cat has prime viscera. Show it to me. We love it. We absolutely love it. Everybody's dying, but it's because of this poison. We kill him and he's in bad shape. Like everybody lives if I kill him. And even if they don't live, I got ways around it, I think. So you gotta go. Revive you. You get shielded. You get shielded. You're struggling, but I got 13 mana, so I'm just gonna kill all you. Okay, 200 hero deaths. We might get that to 300 on this. +1 pip for each defeated ally. Holy crap, there's like a huge play we can do with this. Which is, God, if we had the, oh my God, it could have been so good. There was so much we could have done here. There's still a lot we could do here, to be fair. Because we can buff. I think it makes sense on the gardener. It also makes sense on you. But the shield is not as valuable as just having mana is. Unfortunately, I think this is best on the surgeon, but we can't put it on the surgeon. So I'm going to put it on you. Now when we kill the surgeon and the house cat, that will hopefully occur, you know, regularly. Like our best play is that both of them die on the regular, which I know is messed up, but it is what it is. I'm going to roll. I did not like that turn. Kronos, you're just going to save yourself here. Let's just heal the surgeon. This is a dead turn. Heal ya, stop ya. I'm gonna glow ya. We're going to get these guys healed up and ready for our next turn, which is where we're going to go crazy because you gotta roll your good side. Okay, it all comes down to you gotta roll your good side. Now you got petrified. You did not petrify the bad side or the side that I wanted you to petrify or not petrify. Saying a lot of words. He's yapping for sure. He's definitely yapping. Bro, what are these sides? What is this? This is horrible. Glow me. I'll at least protect all my lads again. We could also go for the psycho play here. Which is if I don't use any of my sides, I can just kill a Thorn. So, like, Thorn only needs 3 health gone. So I can do this, save the gardener, and we still walk away, like, pretty happy here. And then we can put shield on you. I can't burst the Thorn, but I can chip away at the slate. This is not a terrible turn. I wish it was better. I really do. But it's not a terrible turn. All you gotta do is draw. You just gotta draw your thing. I don't know why you're so obsessed with me not drawing it, though. Like, it would be really sick if you... sure, just frick me up. Heal ya. Give me all the mana. Let's hit all of you. And then at this point, I'm just gonna chompy Mr. Slate. Get him out of here. Replace our blank sides. I'm gonna buff you. They might leave. Like I got so much HP, man. I got so much HP. Okay, Druid. I have to skip it. I know it's insane, okay? I know that I'm committing to a run that doesn't work. But it does work. You're gonna keep giving me random people. There's a chance that that random person has a revive. So I'm just gonna skip. Warning, not recommended. I'm aware, okay? I'm well aware. Just trust the process. This run works, okay? This run works. I know it's only gonna get harder, but this run works, and I just want to see it out. I want to see it out. I think it can happen, man. I think it can happen. And I know it's psychotic. I really do. But just trust the process a tiny bit. So I'm hitting you. This is going to be super sick. Because that's going to have all of you leave. You're now renewed, and I bring you back. Okay. 2 mana remaining. Gonna tell you. Just end your frickin' turn. I don't need to do anything here. The house cat is existing. It's doing what it needs to do. We love this. Frankly, we kind of love this too. But not as much as we love that. We love this as well. Okay, GG's, ladies and gentlemen. GG's. We hit ya. We revive ya. Now, the psychotic play here is that I almost don't want to kill you, right? Because the crazy part is I can probably... We're going to walk out with more HP if I just do this. Because now you're just going to leave, right? And then... Why do you guys take damage? You should not have taken damage in my eyes, but that's okay. +1 pip to all sides with no keywords. Charged and single use to top and bottom. Sides with no keywords. That has mana gain as a keyword. I mean, this would gain. These would gain. I don't really think that's that good. I'll take the random one here. Learn charge. Target gets +2 to all pips this turn. Could be decent. I'll take it. We'll put it on the druid. You're on turn 15, man. I mean, things are going better than I think we ever expected them to. I'm still alive, so in that case, we're kind of chilling. Now, I will say that these caught eggs existing immediately makes me extremely unhappy. Those caught eggs are going to be a big problem. They're going to be a big problem. So you got to kill them. You got to start with this, and then I got to hit them. And I got to get rid of one of them. Now, is there better things we can do here? Like, do I gain more by going the mana approach here? I think you gotta at least explore it. Because you can do... You can do a... Okay, we're gonna get even stupider. This is focus. I boost you. I kill the ogre. And then this is where the psycho comes in. I hit you. You're not gonna flee. Okay. It puts 2 cause on the board. But I can kill the cause in 1 hit if everything goes according to plan. Right? Like, it's buff house cat. That's a problem. Okay, I mean, that did not go according to plan, so I suppose when we talk about things going according to plan, we like, don't want it to do that. You gotta try to kill this Caw right now. Because you got problems. Then with your shields, obviously the druid cannot die. So you gotta do this into this. Into like glow's not useful, so let the cause hit ya. You just try again. You can still kill the cause in 1 turn if all goes well. You just gotta draw your correct side. Okay, you've drawn your correct side. We love that for me. 3 shield is pretty good. Now you like desperately want that's pretty bad too. You desperately want some heals on you. This is now 6 damage, which is unfortunately not enough. It's not enough. So we're going to use that to kill Caw eggs instead. The surgeon is still dying, but the druid has to be the one that doesn't die. Can I set your HP to that? It doesn't really matter, right? And then we'll just hit you. So hit a caw in order to do a little bit of damage. You're gonna die. The house cat's still the one that we like actually want here, because he's got more HP. But we need to revive you on this turn, so this is good. Shield 1 growth is unfortunately not very good. This is vitality to basically yourself, which is a little strange. So revive you, and we can buff the cat. That gives you a lot. And then we can just buff you for a hopefully a good play next turn. Hit you a little bit more. I mean, we want to get both of you a little bit weak. That pushes you back now so that you can be, you all go back. Okay. I'm yapping a lot. I think that this is still fine. I know it's a little weird, but I think that it's going okay. You definitely need a little bit of mana. I mean, you really want to draw, yeah, okay. So, bang, revive, pop all this, caw egg. It's like real annoying to have another caw egg spawning. But I theoretically, I mean, I can kill you in one turn, right? So pop this. If you draw the correct sides, everything is okay. So just draw your correct side. It's been like 100 years since you've drawn your correct side. I just want to make sure that you're well aware of that, my friend. Mana's still good. Still not drawn the correct side. Pain in its utmost forms. Bro, come on. You gotta help me out, okay? You gotta help me out. This is non-negotiable territory. I'm helping you, you gotta help me. Bright side is... we might be able to... I mean, we can save you. We might be able to just burst you guys to a point where you're, like, super dead. Will you just flee? I want you to just flee. I feel like this is going to be a long run. This is going to be a long... It's already a 57-minute video. It's already a long run. But that's okay. We love that for us. We really do. You gotta go, revive you. You gotta get hit. You get shielded. Give me this. And then 1, 2, you'll flee. Okay. Not too bad. Revive? 2 damage weaken is really strong. Shield 2 is okay. 2 damage weaken's really strong. But it's not good enough. Okay? It's not good enough. Because I don't have a revive otherwise. You do have a revive, but you're not the one that I want to have a revive. I skip you. I know, okay? I know. I hear you loud and clear. I get it. You're going Tyler? Is not recommended. I hear you. You know what else is not recommended? Doing YouTube. But guess what my ass is doing? It's doing YouTube. So, do this. Jesus. What am I doing? What am I doing? So this is going to be 14 damage. That's a lot. Okay, that's a lot of damage. I can also buff you if I want to. Here's a little bit wackier play. How about I buff you? And then I take this, and then I buff you. That doesn't buff you though. That wasn't, I can only use it once, that's fair. Then I buff you. This is up to a 16 damage attack. Okay. I kill you? That actually doesn't kill you, which is freaking crazy. How the hell does that not kill you? Am I losing my mind? How did that not kill him? Is there a limit on this? +1 pip for each HP, and then you take 6. It's because you have shield. It's because you have shield. That's very exciting. Okay. Hit you? I can't kill you, though. I don't think, at least. I can burst you to save you. I can also hit you and then do this. I mean, it's not bad. It's really not bad. Like, you kill the Troll King on the next turn, probably? I can see this, like, mega buff being a play we can go for. We can buff the House Cat and make this work, and then we still have revives that we can pair off of it. So Vitality, I'm just gonna reroll that. I don't think you need it. So buff House Cat, buff House Cat. It's a 5 damage attack, which is surprisingly, like, it's actually not enough, which is wild. So then we'll burst you. Still got a lot of lads dying. The slate is actually, you're like super annoying. You're really annoying. So now it's just a matter of let's save our people. So you get saved. You get saved. Everybody lives. House Cat has like 25 max HP, which is psychotic. Now if you can just pull off some like mega heals. It really doesn't matter what we hit you with. We just have to hit you with some stuff. Even that's not really necessary, but I think it's more necessary than anything else. I just have to hit you with random things. I'll revive you. I'll hit you. I'll hit you. I'm gonna save you. And then I'm just going to set your HP. I think they leave. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Very good. Wax Seal. All sides get +1 for each other identical side. +1 pip to all mana gain sides. These are great, right? These are great. So identical sides. We would gain a buff on these, which is decent. And you don't have any items, which is decent. But we also would gain a buff just by doing that. So that's kind of whatever. Otherwise, identical sides, really not valuable, so I guess +1 to mana gain sides, and I'll put it on you. Could put it on the Gardener. We technically gain like a little bit more from that, plus you gain a better heal from that. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's fine. I'm not really using Vigil to its utmost potential, but I guess it is what it is. I guess it is what it is. I'll continue. Things are fine right now. Things are fine. I'm still kind of annoyed by the Surgeon starting with less HP. I wish that he would not do that. Very annoying. So 2 mana is fine. This is so not great, right? This is so not great. Maybe if I upgraded my people, it would be a little better, but I'm not gonna do that. The odds of us rolling the correct side here is pretty low, but we really don't have any other play, so just do that. This is a turn that we spend just making our people nice and happy, okay? So give me this mana. I'm gonna buff you to give you a little bit more juice. We're gonna buff the House Cat and get him to a point where he's gonna be happy. Glow in order to add more to the Surgeon. And then you really don't have a play here. It can be shield on some guys just to keep them alive. You're summoning things, which is, I mean, it's like horrible. But the play here is really that you're killing the demons in one move, if possible. I know that this is not the most possible, right? But it's the only dream. So we do get 1. We now have to basically just try to buff you. So this is 9 damage. We can take these. Oh, wow, we actually drew it here too. That's incredible. That's incredible. So I hit ya. I bring you back. I hit ya. I bring you back. I kill ya. I kill ya. I kill ya. You're immune to that on the final turn. That's fine. We do this a little backwards then. I start with this. I start with this. I kill ya. I kill ya. I kill ya. We bring you back, we bring you back. And then you still have a little bit of juice that has to be squeezed. I set your HP to 4. I mean, it's obviously like a really good turn. It's a really good turn. The master strategy still working. Whether you want to believe it or not, it do still be working. Little janky, yes. But working, also yes. Okay, we're gonna buff your ass. We're gonna buff your ass. You're still having a bad time, we're gonna buff your ass. I mean, I just need the ability to do this. Hitcha, hitcha, hitcha. Really got like no reason to do much else here. Keep your druid alive. He might just leave. It's so good. Glow is whatever, shield 2 is whatever, I'm skipping, brother. This squad is good enough. I have so much faith in this squad. I know, it's a long run, but I have the faith. This can kill a zombie. This is great. And we can get even more juice out of that. This is great. I think that's great too. The heal 1 double use is not really necessary. I also think that that's actively not really necessary. This is obviously, it could be decent. This is also actually very good. It's not that good because I'm not gonna be able to hold on to that with the other mana. We want to use the mana for other things. I think this is unfortunately a reroll. You could no, I do want this actually, and I'll show you why here right now. So we're going to take the mana. We're going to buff this sword, which you do a damage to everybody every time I use an ability, which is like really annoying. That's actually so annoying. That's actually so annoying. I have to use this first to kill you. Then I have to use this to hit you, so I can hit you. Then we take 6 mana because I have a bunch of people dead. I revive you. I revive you. And then you want to just go like buck wild on the Banshee. The Banshee is super annoying, and the more damage we do to it, the happier we are. Let's keep the house cat alive. You're planning on weakening the house cat with a weaken 4. That is horrible. It's absolutely horrible. So we're going to prepare the surgeon for plays then, because we need the surgeon's pain side to be the one that carries on this turn, because the house cat is now effectively worthless for this turn. Beautiful. I mean, it's a dream, right? This is... It's perfection. I mean, it's truly perfection in its finest art forms. You didn't give me any mana, though, which is pretty bad. So we're killing the Banshee. Unfortunately, you are just kind of stuck. We really don't want you to run away, because I need to revive that guy now. And then we just want to hit you, like, enough so you run away, which we should be able to do on this turn now. Because we'll get your health down enough to where this will be fine. So buff you, buff you. I'm gonna hit you once. I'm gonna hit you twice. Is that enough? Okay, we'll go one more turn. We'll go one more turn. I'm not afraid to. We just have to do like a little bit of damage to you. That's all. This will be fine. 1, heal ya, shield ya, hit ya. Boom. 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 Say goodnight, my sweet prince. Okay. Very good. Turn 19. Add rescue to top and bottom. Rescue. Could be like really good on the surgeon to just give us more mana, more juice. It's not amazing though. Second heart plus 1 HP for each 1 HP. It's ridiculous, right? So it would have to go on It just goes on the house cat, right? Bro's got 26 health now. Okay, yeah, it's really good. I think we're still in this. Which I know you're like, Tyler, of course you're in it. This run is dope. I'm with you, but I'm still terrified of this run because when we roll like this run gets like a lot worse. Like, this puts us in a really scary position when all of a sudden we don't got any juice. It's like, I love the idea of keeping the house cat going, but eventually he's gonna kind of die, right? Like, I have to just spend this turn shielding some people. I can start doing some chomps, but I'm not sure the value's there. I think the dream is you're like killing the trolls. You're killing all these guys in one hit. I think you have to keep your mana for next turn. Because we have to be able to bring back the revives immediately. So just vibe. Okay. Get ready for a good time. This is kind of your ideal turn. If you would have just rolled this, it would have been an ideal turn. But I'm going to kill 2 people. This is going to be 6 mana. The cleanse here is not needed. In fact, I will go so far as to say I want to roll an empty side. Okay, it's amazing. I can't believe I actually want an empty side, but I do. Because now I can go with a grow to get our surgeon to a point where he's pretty strong. We pop these. You gotta kill the troll here. So this is 14 damage. You have 16 damage. So I'll buff you, and then I'll kill the troll in 1 hit, and then bring you back. And now you got even more health than you left, which is clinical. Somebody with a heal would be like another massive play for me, if we could ever get that. Now you just chomp to get him down to a point where he's much less important. And then, frankly, now I think you shield the surgeon because we still need the surgeon's attack to be high, or health to be high, so his attack is high. But I think that we've proven this will be a win on this fight for sure. I once again have no fears for this. I think you just roll all of these. I think this is great. We're going to heal the surgeon. We're going to heal the surgeon. We are going to kill the troll. I'm going to revive my person. I'm going to shield the gardener. Chomp's going to run away, believe it or not. We can hit him twice, but he's going to run away for sure. Last chance. Shield 2, repel, heal 1, cleanse. The hand is disgusting, bro. You're like really bad. But none of these sides are worth a lick. So I have to skip you. I'm rolling into the final fight with a tier 1, man. But he's the strongest tier 1 we've ever seen. The druid, he's just broken, right? He's just broken. Now, this is a really hard final fight. I mean, you're literally dying on this turn right now. I'm gonna warn you that there is an extremely high chance that we lose this. And it's unfortunate. Like, the hand is just a tough boss. I've played this guy on mobile. I don't think you've seen him in a video yet. We get +1 to all sides, but he's just brutal. I mean, he's really hard. 7 damage to all enemies is a lot for us to handle. So we have to be cautious with how we do this. The dream here is that House Cat basically just bodies him. We are able to buff House Cat's HP. We're able to revive House Cat multiple times, but that literally requires you have to draw the side. So the odds of that happening is relatively low. The cleave here is okay. I think the shield is better, so I have to play for that. This is pretty good. You rolled the side, which is huge. Unfortunately, I think you have to roll this as well, and I think you have to roll that as well. Even if they're empty sides, that's actually good for us. So we buff House Cat. We are going to do a replacement here. I think you want to use this to keep people alive. So the question now is, I mean, this is 17 damage, right? You do that to the hand and it's pretty good. I think we can still do this better. I think you want to charge this to give him even more HP. So now this is 19 damage. And with 19 damage, I think you have to attack the hand with it. Okay? Then we bring him back. He's hurting, but it is what it is. We have to make sure that everybody lives through this fight. Saves you this for next turn. I mean, you could glow still. Okay, I'm gonna back up fully. We take this, we take this. We buff this, we heal you. Then you glow to heal you again. Then we hit you for 21. House Cat is now dying. Which is... You're taking 14 damage here. I gotta kill the sabers. Okay? We have to play the hand against. Which means that I don't need to use this now. Okay? Just kill a saber. Get it out of here. Let's revive our guy. And then we can play... We can play the get some shield on some people game. We're gonna end up using House Cat to kill this saber. Let's protect the surgeon right now. And then with this guy, I mean, unfortunately, he's honestly not even really that useful for us here. I think that you just make sure your druid is not taking damage, although I don't think that that's too useful. Maybe you buff the gardener. Maybe you just save... I mean, there's no reason. Maybe you just save the one so you can revive next turn. You're going to be exerted. I'm just going to hit the hand. It's so little damage, right? But it is the correct play. We have to get the saber out of the way before we go after the hand. So, Surgeon, it's your time to shine. Heal 2 cleanse is not good enough. You are quite literally killing my guy. Okay. It's an annoying attack, but it is what it is. We can make a focus play here work instead. So House Cat now. I have my 1 to bring you back. I think that we want to not use anything else here. So we would kill the saber. That's not enough to kill you. That's super annoying. How about this? That's not enough to kill you. We can do this into that to kill you. But then that uses up this. Okay, so we would hit you with this, bring you back, hit you with this, and then kill you with that. House Cat dies, but we bring him back next turn. I think this is okay. That's a summon. Summon 3 more sabers. You've lost your damn mind. You have lost your damn mind. So this is your turn to try to do as much damage to him as possible. We're also going to try to buff House Cat with even more HP. This is not a good turn. So start me with a heal on the gardener. Start me with a heal on the gardener for 5. Bring back House Cat. I'm going to buff your HP and then heal you. And then we can just start hitting you. It's the only viable option, to be fair. We are going to glow in order to add more HP to yourself because you're actually terrifying. And then I'll burst you for 2 and then I'll save. 3 more sabers is freaking disgusting. Okay, you're killing my top enemy again. I really need you right now. 28 damage is gonna hit really hard if we can just make it hit hard. I really need you, brother. Like I know that we've had our tough times. I know. But I need you now. Okay, well, you can eat my butt for all I care. This becomes a very difficult scenario. So house cat dies. That puts us in where captain is the only play here. And unfortunately, captain is not really a good play here because this is just 4 damage to a saber. So I have to play the mitigate with some bursting here. And then that's not enough. So I have to play this game. It keeps a saber alive, which is really annoying. You're killing... Okay, do it like this. Right? Because now you don't need the shield. And then I can put the shield on you. Kronos is also having a bad time. But Kronos... Don't tell him I said this. You're not the most useful. Your shield 5 is the most important part of you. Housecat, goodbye. We'll see you next turn. Saber takes a turn off this turn, which is... Oh my god, 3 more of these. Stop. Stop doing that. It's like real annoying. The cleave is at least like is damage. It's not a great turn. So let's heal Kronos up. Actually, let's heal the captain up. I'm gonna hit ya. Can I kill the saber here? You're spawning 3 more of these? Have you lost your mind? This is too many sabers. I need to get a house cat kill on the hand. Like, we have to just get a turn where I can get both of them. But you sure as frick are not making that very easy. Okay, you've made it easy. You've made it surprisingly interesting. You've made it very interesting all of a sudden. Okay. Buff ya. This is a 29 damage attack. Followed by an 8 damage attack. Is it enough? 29, 8. It's enough. It's enough, he says. The hand is dead. Then you bring in... You bring in basically just trying to keep your people as alive as possible, okay? You got 5 sabers you have to fight, and to be honest with you, this is still a challenge. But it's not that much of a challenge, okay? I think we're gonna win. Our mana gain is really strong here. It just provides us a lot. Now we lose the +1 that the guy was giving us, but I'm not too concerned about that. We can probably kill a saber with this. So let's try. I think this is okay. I mean, that's interesting for sure. That's definitely interesting. So let's save you. I'm not gonna use this to its full potential, but that's okay. I would like to kill a saber. We're going to make sure that it's the one that's killing Kronos. So it's this saber actually, which is not... We could do it... Let's do it like this. That is not the correct play. That is not the correct play. Don't do that. Pop this. Let's not use you. We just need 4 damage on you, so I have to use one of you. I'm going to use it on a saber that is not going to be exerted next turn. Then we pop you, we kill you, and then we save you, and we save you. And that way we can kill you next turn. 2 of you will be exerted. This whole run was hell to navigate, and it also was a strategy that required pure luck. I'm not going to deny that in the slightest. I mean, we played this a little... We played it a little weird. Was it fun? Yeah, it was like stupid fun. But we won't deny, it was a little weird. I don't actually know how to navigate this right now. I think you need to do this. Bring you back. Our gardener is having like a really rough time down here. I kind of wish the house cat would just die, which I know is a little messed up. So this is 5 damage to the saber. I think you have to do that. So let's play it like this to grow you. 5 damage to kill this saber. Shield on the surgeon. We got 2 sabers active. You are planning on killing the top... No, you're planning on killing yourself. That's huge, actually. That's huge. Yeah, we like actively don't care about the house cat dying here. We're just going to bring him back to life in the future. Take the turn off to heal your people, frankly. This ends up being a surprisingly strong play for us. We can buff the surgeon, pop one of these, and then just kind of make sure everybody's having an okay time. House cat dies, we bring him back next turn. We lose a saber in the process, so it's kind of like I killed one. Another one killing himself. I didn't know they had a kill themselves side, which is massive for us. Now the druid dying is not good, so I have to make sure that I have shield for that. Shield for that. In this case, mana for that. I mean, I could just try to kill you. I could just go for broke and try to kill you. But let's play it smart, okay? Let's play it smart. So shield. Frankly, shield and more shield on the druid. I really don't want the druid to die. And then we'll hit you. You will die. I probably should have brought back the house cat. We'll do it on this turn. This saber might just leave, which is kind of the wild part. There's really no reason for it to stick around. He's in kind of tough shape. So boom, boom, bring back the house cat. Buff your surgeon. I mean, you can maybe just kill him, right? Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Goodbye, sir. We love that for us. 90 achievements. I've unlocked the Wendigo. Fantastic. Okay. And we got a hand kill. That's an alternate hard mode kill, which I think is, I think that's sick. I think that's really cool. Fun run, long run, but fun run. Thanks so much for watching. As always, liking the video, much appreciated. See you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.